everyone, welcome back to the answer writing session series that is conducted for the new university students, university commerce, right? Here is the second lesson of answer writing program series. So we focus on this program series, so you know that you will have a lot of end semester examinations in the university. So once you get those exams, you should know how to write your answer properly, so then you should get a better understanding the question vocabulary as well as the answer writing terminologies and vocabularies, including the patterns, writing patterns, right? So that's why we do conduct this session series, right? Okay, let me start this session from here. Campus එකට යන ඔයාගේ writing ටික හදන විශේෂ වැඩසටහන් මාලාවේ මීළඟ දේශනය දැන් අපි ආරම්භ කරන්න සූදානමින් ඉන්නවා. ඔයාලා සූදානම් වෙන්න question terminology and vocabulary එක catch කරන්න. අපි එක question terminology එකක් නැත්නම් අපි එක වචනයක් අරගෙන මේ වෙලාවේ ඔයාලත් එක්ක කතා කරනවා ඒ જાතියේ ප්‍රශ්නයකට කොහොමද පිළිතුරු සපයන්නේ කියන එක සම්බන්ධව, right? Let me move on to the first categories of questions, then we'll look at how to create the answers under that, right? Here is the word analyze. Once you get this kind of a word, so you will be given a higher mark for those kind of questions, right? So then you have to look at the question, you have to look at the marks that have been allocated for your question, right? So analyze. So for the learning purpose, I'm going to take an example to teach you beautiful writing patterns here, right? Here is the question. Analyze the impact of social media on youth behavior. Analyze the impact of social media on youth behavior. Here is the question. Now we will look at a formal answer writing patterns under this question. First of all, I am going to move on to the writing pattern subject-verb-object, SVO, right? Here is a common writing pattern that we can see in answer writing. Social media influences the whole world. Subject is social media, verb is influences, the object is the whole world, right? Okay, now we're going to look at another example under this pattern. Social media affects youth behavior significantly. Social media affects youth behavior significantly. Subject is social media, the verb is affects, then the object is youth behavior, then you can also put an adverb, right? Social media improves access to information and it encourages creativity, right? Hope you understood well this common writing pattern, subject, verb, object, right? Well, here is another writing pattern. Subject can plus base verb to express a possibility, right? Social media can affect youth's self-esteem, so we put a possibility under this pattern, right? Okay, very good. Here is a beautiful writing pattern that you can use in the semester end examinations. First conditionals, right? So for example, if people limit their time on social media, they will be able to focus on their personal goals, right? Wow, that pattern is beautiful. So let me move on to another pattern. Now in this answer, I would like to move on to the other side of this answer. So it means that I am going to look at the disadvantages of using social media, especially on young generation, right? Okay, so you can express disadvantages by listing out each and every point, right? So no problem. So this is your answer, right? You can use simple patterns and you can organize your answer beautifully, right? So look at these points under the disadvantages, right? We can see several disadvantages of using social media, right? Then you can point out the disadvantages that you have identified, right? Likewise. So it increases the risk of cyberbullying. It increases the risk of cyberbullying. So while I am telling these points, please look at the way that has been created in those points. It means the way of constructions of each and every point. You have to look at that, right? You have to be aware with that, right? Okay, with the grammar patterns, right? So look at the second point. It reduces face-to-face interactions. It reduces face-to-face interactions, right? Comma, then it can become addictive, consuming valuable time. It can become addictive, consuming valuable time. It can become addictive, comma, consuming valuable time. එක කමා එක දාන්නේ පරිභෝජනය කරමින් වටිනා කාලය. අර අල්නා යන්න. පරිභෝජනය කරමින් වටිනා කාලය කියන අදහස දෙන්න තමයි එතන කමා එක දාන්නේ නිපාතයක් නොදා. right? එතකොට අපිට නිපාතයක් නොදා බයි කියන නිපාතය දාන්නේ නැතුව එතන කමා එක දාලා අර කරමින් කියන අදහස පරිභෝජනය කරමින් භාවිතා කරමින් කියන අදහස කමා එකට පස්සේ ing ක්‍රියාපදයක් විදිහට ඒක තිබ්බහම අපිට පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් මේ පැටර්න් එකෙන්. right? Look at that. Look at this. It exposes users to privacy breaches. It exposes users to privacy breaches, right? The same writing pattern has been used here, right? Right? It fosters unrealistic standards of beauty and success, right? So I have taken down, I have told you this, right? I have brought these points under the same writing pattern. So what you have to do when you want to list out a series of reasons or series of points, you can add those points by adding commas. Again a comma, comma and comma, right? So you can follow that pattern as well. That's beautiful. So it brings the beauty to your writing, right? Please keep in your mind that. Add to that, here is another writing pattern. Present continuous tense. Subject, am or is or are plus ing verb plus rest, right? Okay, at the same time, social media platforms are creating unrealistic lifestyles. Nowadays, social media is damaging people's mental health, right? This is another example here. Furthermore, so you have to add some beautiful sequences to your answers. So I will teach you how to add sequences and how to continue your answer as a flow, right? So like a chain, right? So I will teach you them during the program series, my dear students. So you know that I will send all the PowerPoint presentations and the self-study materials to be prepared with answer writing in end semester examinations, my dear students, right? Okay, so then මෙන්න මේක බලන්න. Furthermore, තව දුරටත් කියලා අදින්න පුළුවන් answer එක මෙන්න මෙහෙම. These platforms are constantly collecting. Subject එක these platforms are plural නිසා subject එක එතන are පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ. ඊට පස්සේ ing verb එක පාවිච්චි කරනවා අපි collecting. Constantly කියන්නේ adverb එකක්. ඒ ක්‍රියාපදයේ විශේෂ කරන්න දාපු ක්‍රියා විශේෂණ පදයක්. Constantly collecting personal data, right? Which is exposing users to potential privacy violations, right? So I have taken this example for the learning purpose, my dear students. If you get any, so you can follow the writing patterns that I have brought under this answer, right? ඒ නිසා ළමයි මේ වෙනකොට answer writing program එක අපි ආරම්භ කරලා තියෙන්නේ දෙවන PowerPoint presentation එක self study එකට දාලා තියෙන්නේ ලංකාවේ එකම seminar එක විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයට යන දරුවන්ගේ writing ටික හදන. ඉතින් මේ වෙනකොටත් දරුවෝ ඉතා විශාල ප්‍රමාණයක් ලියාපදිංචි වෙමින් සිටිනවා සහ මේ යන සෙමිනාර් එකට ලියාපදිංචි වෙමින් ඉන්නවා දරුවෝ. ඔවුන්ට මේ යන සෙමිනාර් එකට ලියාපදිංචි වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් අපි ජනවාරි මාසේ 26 ආරම්භ කරන අලුත් කණ්ඩායමට එකතු වෙන්නත් පුළුවන් දරුවන්ට. ඒ කණ්ඩායමේ මුල ඉඳන් A to Z essential grammar ඉඳන් writing sessions මේ සියල්ල නැවත මුල ඉඳන් අලුත් කණ්ඩායම හරහා කෙරෙනවා. Right, okay, hope you got something special from this video. See you guys in the next video. Till then, you take care, stay safe, goodbye.